Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the doctor's office. My name is the Doctor, and I'll be your host for the next however long we are broadcasting. We are gonna play Starfield. That's right, we're not just gonna look at the concept art. We're not just gonna look at the videos. We're gonna play the game. Believe it or not, that is a thing we do here on the stream. Every once in a while, we'll actually play a game. We spend quite a large amount of time talking about games. Perhaps less time playing them than we should. Ah, Sam. I love you, buddy. You're awesome. Where are you? Oh, there he is. They're coming in from outside. You all good, Sam?
We gotta get to that vault in Galbank. Yep.
Alright. Sounds good. Something tells me this is not the place. The vault in Galbank. No. No. Samco will be coming with me until we find the artifact on Aquila. First stop is Galbank to find his ancestor Solomon's maps. Right. So we gotta go get his ancestors' maps. We can do that. Did you put your mask on? Oh, I thought he had a bandana on over the lower half of his face there because of how the light adjusted. That was actually a really cool look for him. I wish I could give him a bandana now. No, we have to help them in this universe get started on their journey. Their journey towards the Starborn Guardian starts with learning how to look for the artifacts.
Huh? What was that?
We're gonna get out of here ASAP. I love that that's my ship. You can see it from miles away. And I love that I have the option to walk to it. We can... Oh yeah, that's right. I'm all dressed up and everything. What's up, guys? This game is spectacular. Literally everything about this game is everything I've wanted from a game. And every time I play it, I remember. And that's probably part of why I quit playing it for a while recently. After 2 weeks, it was 2 weeks of doggedly playing this game and beating it just to the very end of what I felt was a full completion. And then a little bit more, you know, full completion and then some. But then things started falling apart in my life. And I felt maybe I should be focused more on my life than the game. You look so silly in that spacesuit right now, man. Is not the dream to be able to have Star Trek, but you're in control? That's sort of what this feels like to me. That's all I need. I don't need it in real life. I've got it right here. Look at that. You know, I wonder what this plant is. I can't scan it though because it's just a basic shrubbery. There must be nothing to note about it, you know. We've got these back on Earth. We know what that is. There's no need to scan that. These though, my scanner picks out the things that are unique. It's like, that's called a wanderer's husk. Resources, solvent, biomes, mountain, swamp, genetics, standard helix, silicon-based, reproduction complex, outpost production allowed, required inputs, water. And then the rest you can write the story yourself on what this thing is, if you truly want to. Do I need solvent? Who doesn't need solvent? I am very, very strong, Sam. Don't question it. Okay. Now we're there. And the day-night cycles are all different. and the way it affects the environment, I highly recommend that you watch a bunch of documentaries on how this game was put together before you play it, or you won't appreciate it for all that it is. Yeah, sure, you could find the odd bug here and there, just like in Skyrim. Well, Skyrim, it was everywhere. It's not so much everywhere here. But that's because there's so many moving parts going on at once. Like, it would be unreasonable to expect them to create a game that didn't have bugs on this scale. That's my ship, the Starborn Guardian 3. Isn't it magnificent? It's mine, but I didn't take it. It had to be given to me. What do you see over there? There's still 3 fauna and 2 flora that I've not discovered. There's some fauna right there, a beetle geophage. I think I already scanned this one. Did I? Nope. Look at that. Living his life. Boop. Quick and painless. Temperament, wary. Yeah. I won't chase him. He's running away from me. He doesn't like it. Maybe he's got sensors on him that, like, biological sensors. He's able to feel being scanned, you know? And maybe it was actually painful for him. It was quick and painless for me, but it's kind of a big assumption to assume that scan is painless for everybody. Gotta hope that it's not. We've done our best to ensure that it's not, but that doesn't mean that it always will be. We have to be slow and methodical in our research. Oh, there's something over there. Can I scan it from here?
Are you picking up something?
Sure can. The sage shrub. Resource, analgesic. What is an analgesic? Help me out, Siri. Define analgesic.
As an adjective, analgesic means of a drug acting to relieve pain. Do you want to hear the remaining one?
Of a drug acting to relieve pain. An analgesic. Oh, okay. Learning new things. That's a new word. I like that word. I'm going to use that. Can I harvest that? Because that could be very useful. We definitely want to be doing that. What's our weight? 243 of 240. Alright, so we can't fast travel. We could probably drop some weapons, though. What is that going to have? What effect would that have on an environment, though? Dropping a weapon and leaving it here. Because it's not going to be gone overnight. It doesn't matter which one we choose to drop. You know, that was what is the weight on that? 4.15 kilograms. I imagine that's kilograms. Maybe it's grams. 4 grams. That's really light. 0.65 grams. That'd be too light. You wouldn't be able to feel that. That doesn't make sense. It's got to be kilograms. 0.65 kilograms. So that'd be 650 grams, right? That sounds about right for a weapon of this size and stature. A demoralizing refined side star. Let's equip that instead of the overkill laser I've been using. Kachaka! Wah! Wah! Ha! That's my draw speed. It's very slow, you'll note. If I hold the button down, if I pull the trigger and hold it, I'll draw and shoot. That's as fast as it can get. That's very slow. My best friend, well, I shouldn't say best friend because that excludes other friends that are of equal value to me. My friend Christian, who is obsessive over weaponry, he would say that my draw speed is sinfully slow, I would imagine. He wouldn't say sinfully slow. That's not his style, but he would give me a colorful way of knowing that I am not good at drawing a firearm. and firing it at that speed. I mean, it's average. It's not terrible. But I imagine if I put more skill points into my firearms perk, I'd be getting better at it. Now let's heal up. That's the good stuff. Now. There's one more fauna. No, there's 3 more fauna and 1 more flora. Fauna is wildlife. Flora is plants, for those that might not know. Whew, I am shivering right now. Let me go ahead and turn on a heater in my room really quick. That heater works really well. It has been a godsend. Oh, and I've got a nice vest that I can put on. Thanks to Nick Johnson, my most recent employer. Well, I guess my most recent employer would be Twitch now, wouldn't it? That's kind of exciting. That's not just kind of exciting, that's incredibly exciting. I'm 30 years old and my most recent employer is Twitch. On that note, I should play them some ad time. They've provided me the platform. I owe it to them to give their advertisers a little bit of space too. So let's see. You recently ran an ad and must wait to run another. Oh, it must be pre-rolling ads. I thought I turned that off, but that's okay. If they think it should be on, I'm gonna trust them. Now, are we underweight again? We are by 1 pound. We dropped 1 gun, and now we're able to fast travel, so let's go. Beep. I could click on it, or I could just press Y.
We're ready to take off, Captain.
Thanks, Sam. Alright, all systems look nominal from where I sit. So we're going to go ahead and stop talking like a live streamer. When I would play Elite Dangerous, let's stand up. When I would play Elite Dangerous, I would behave as though I was actually in the ship.
I swear she must have radar.
What do you mean?
Every single time I make a mistake, before I can say, oops,
Something you
she's
need?
there, and very politely, ever so patiently, telling me I made a mistake. You know what I mean?
No, I do not.
Thanks, Andreja. Now I feel better.
Oh, that's silly. That's Sarah Morgan. That's who he was talking about. She's the head of Constellation. And it should be notable that I have the majority of Constellation on board the
Yeah, what
Starboard
is it?
Guardian.
Can I help?
Always. Do you mind if I ask you some personal questions?
Fine by me.
Alright, cool. Do you have any religious beliefs?
My parents considered themselves to be enlightened, but their lives were so busy they rarely pursued their beliefs. By the time I was old enough to start questioning these things, the idea of following any organized religion was almost an afterthought. It's not that I don't want to believe in anything, it's that my scientific mind is often at odds with my spiritual center. Having been out there, in the Starfield, seeing all those magnificent wonders with my own eyes, I need answers, not religious theory. I'm sorry if that disappoints you, but don't worry. While we're on this journey together, I fully intend to respect your religious beliefs.
You're so kind. What would you consider your areas of expertise?
You mean, apart from being the chair of Constellation for the past 5 years?
Yeah.
Let's see. I pride myself with my aptitude for astrodynamics, calculating optimal trajectories for grav jumping. That's been quite useful in the past. And as far as planetary exploration, my area of expertise is botany. So, don't worry. I won't let you eat anything that might put you in the hospital.
Is there anything you like to do for fun besides exploring?
Exploration is my entire life. I consider it both a career and recreation. That being said, I will make a confession. But you
Okay.
have to promise to keep it between us. Before I
Mum's the word.
graduated from school, I was in a band. And no, I don't mean the school band. I mean a rock band. We called ourselves the Ironic Comet.
Nice!
A ridiculous name, I know. But we were just a bunch of teenagers getting together and having fun. And before you ask, no, I wasn't the lead singer. I actually played the drums. The band never really went anywhere, of course, but those were good times, and I remember them fondly.
That's how I know that you're the one I want to follow, for sure. Absolutely. That's all for now.
Oh, okay then. Time to go?
Perhaps. Let's go see what... Oh, what's your name? Is it Cora? It is Cora Co.
Don't
Hey,
worry.
Cora.
Any bad guys try to take the ship, I'll blast them. Or, you know, just take off and fly away.
How about you don't fly the ship, okay? Don't fly the ship. You can fire the weapons on the ship if your dad says it's okay. But don't fly the ship. Okay? Cuz you don't know, just don't fly the ship.
Bye!
Don't. Okay. She's going to try and fly the ship.
Issa, hello.
Are you ready to head back out?
Maybe when you are not quite so busy. It seems you have other matters that require your attention.
Okay. You're right. It is time to get into the chair. The big blue hexagon says it's time to go. I like that I can teleport around the chair. It is immersion breaking, but it is very convenient, and it's worth it. The utility cost is worth the loss in immersion. This is Lakon X-Ray Tango, cleared for launch from an uninhabited area of... What is this planet again? We're taking off. Clear the skies.
Ready here. Cora's good too.
Stay in orbit or jump. Your call.
This ship flies like a dream. You feel it? It's so smooth. And I can stop anywhere. Stand up. Just stand up. And I can take a couple steps forward. And I got the best view in the whole solar system. Right here on my ship. I could go AFK right now, and I don't feel like anybody would blame me. I could just sit here. Love on it. Let's, we need to offload some of these weapons, actually. So, we've got some storage over here. Carrying 20 weapons, that's a bit overkill. I like the advanced Razorback. 97. Okay, so let's store that Orion, because we can use that for other things. We don't need all these Orions. Why do we have... I like Orions. They're very nice lasers, but I don't need that many. Got the... Oh, I like that one. I remember why we got that one. Equinox, not necessary. Eon, it's a nice gun. It's just such a nice, reliable pistol. Look at that. Look at that. Just look at that. Look at the readout display on the back. This game is so spectacular. We don't need that, though. I like the mag shot. This is my starborn weapon. It's kind of terrifying. I don't use it frequently. I don't want to store a lot of these. Like the modified Maelstrom. I don't really want to store that. I feel like it's too weak. I want to sell it. Well, maybe if we follow the yellow brick road, so to speak, we'll end up near a shop, and I can just sell off some of these extra weapons that I'm carrying. Money is a thing in this universe, and it is a thing that can be utilized. It would be foolish of us to not utilize a tool. Especially one that has been proven to be so useful. Aquila. And away we go. I am telling you, this game is everything that I ever wanted Elite Dangerous to be, and more. And when I say that, I mean it. And I mean that with the utmost respect for...
Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband.
Roger that. This is Lake on X-Ray Tango holding for scan.
You're good to go. Have a nice time in Aquila City.
Roger that. Thank you very much, System Sec. I appreciate that security. Open planet map. How can you look at this game and not love it? Just look at that. This is one solar system with a giant blue sun. And you can see the way that it affects the gravity around it. Everything makes sense as you look at this. It just makes sense. That's what I love about the real galaxy, you know? When you look at it, it just makes sense. Gotta put my teeth back in. I feel like I sound slightly different without my teeth in. It's primarily on my S's, my CH's, my TH's, my SH's, things like that. The complex sounds. They're a lot more difficult without teeth. But with them in, I feel like I can flow a lot easier. Someone once told me, no, we won't talk about that. That was a bad experience. I didn't enjoy that. Let's look at Aquila. We can take a look at all the resources available on Aquila and the different areas to go to get those resources. We see that there are a lot of resources I need on Aquila, actually, because this game has a really nifty tracking feature. Like if you look, you see that little blue magnifying glass next to nickel. That means that I have tracked nickel, which means at one point I was crafting things and I found that I was short on nickel. This has water, argon, aluminum, nickel, and CaHN, which I'm not entirely sure what CaHN is. And then we've got carbon monoxide, it looks like. Alright, let's go to the civilian outpost. And there will be a place to sell things in Aquila City, of course. There's going to be tons of places to sell things there. I feel like they got the balance just right, you know? Just like a fine dish at a 5-star restaurant. They've got the balance.
Many-colored glory.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Sam.
Watch it. Ships coming and going all the time.
Appreciate you.
Spaceport's always a zoo.
It's alright, man. It's not your fault. Look at that. Safe Travels Gate 02. That's love. They didn't have to put Safe Travels up there. All they really needed was Gate 02, but they chose to put Safe Travels above Gate 02. That's love. Also, how sexy is my ship right now? Oh, man. Oh, how sexy is that ship? I want to go look at it. This game is just heaven for my ADHD. And those clouds are real too. They're not just painted on. They're there. They're voluminous. They move and they shift. Look at that. Look at that. Can I get on your ship? Would you let me get on your ship? You opened your door. That kind of makes me feel like you're okay with me getting on your ship. Inaccessible. That kind of makes me feel like you're not okay with me being on your ship. I'm gonna leave. Sam. Sam, it's time to go. Let's go. It just feels like Earth. If no one told you that this was Aquila, you would think it was Earth. Trying to cut corners and it's not going so very smoothly here. I got lost. There's the city. That's what we're looking for. Let's bear in mind that I am currently running with 239 kilograms. Is that kilograms? 239 kilograms of gear? That's ridiculous. That's impossible. What's up, citizen?
I'm busy at the moment.
Roger that. I've got Sam Coe in tow. No one's gonna stop me. What's up?
City.
Hold it. By order
like
of
I
Really?
Marshal
spent
Daniel
my life
Blake,
trying
I
to
need
get
to
out of
inform
this
you
place.
we've got some trouble at Gal Bank. Folks might be in danger, so you may want to steer clear.
Never a dull moment around here.
I know you. You're Sam Coe. Marshal will be damn glad to have another Freestar Ranger helping out.
Afraid your information is a couple years out of date.
I'm guessing it's a bank robbery that went sideways and now they've got hostages.
Good guess. That's pretty much exactly right. You didn't hear this from me, but things aren't going great. The Marshal could probably use a hand.
Well, I doubt those robbers are gonna let us leisurely peruse the Gal Bank vault. We better see if we can help move this situation along.
We can.
You planning to tell me your demands at some point?
You find someone we can trust and maybe we will.
Like who?
Not you, not one of your rangers, and not these city guards neither.
Sounds like you better stay back.
What the hell am I supposed to do?
Oh wait, you're not a ranger anymore, are you? That's why you said out of date. Well, that's fine. Stick with me then.
You need to stand back now.
Do I? Sounds like you could use some help.
I don't mean to be rude, but I don't know you.
That's
Now,
fair.
please, stand back.
Aquila City at its finest, I see. Never a dull moment.
Well, I'll be damned. Sam Coe. Been a long time.
That's his
I won't hold my breath about you
catchphrase.
being here to take the badge again. Listen, Sam, just so you know, I don't blame you for how it went down. For the others, though, you might get a different reception.
Thanks. I appreciate you saying so. But I figure some of that reception is owed.
I love his
Still,
necklace.
I appreciate the sentiment, Marshal. It seems
I
you got a
want one.
situation. My friend here may be the answer you're looking for.
All right, Sam. I'll trust your judgment on this one. Some folks from the Shaw gang tried to rob the place, but they got spotted by a guard. They took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch so we can't move against them. They're using the intercom to communicate.
They must have made some demands by now.
They won't talk to me. Say they don't trust the badge. They want a neutral negotiator. In other words, they didn't have a plan for this, so they're stalling while they come up with one.
Sounds like you're reading into things a little bit too hard. If I could slip in unseen, I could take them out real quick.
It might come to that, but first I just want you to talk to them.
Okay.
Find out what they want, and then report back to me.
Take it
Roger
slow and
that.
steady. Look for every opportunity to de-escalate. You got this.
Thanks,
You in the
Sam.
bank. I'm sending in a negotiator, so don't shoot.
Hands where I can see him, and don't try nothing.
Seems we've got a little excitement on our hands.
It does, doesn't it? Trying his best to not act like he's staring at me intently as he stares at me intently. That was silly. Let's see here. If I go up there in full gear, I feel like that's not going to be received well. I do want to put on a hat, though. Do I not have any hats? I could be a red shirt. I'm going to be a red shirt just to show you how brazenly confident I am this is going to go well. If you're a red shirt, you're either the captain or you're the fodder. It's really difficult to tell the difference sometimes.
You're the negotiator, huh?
Hmm?
You think you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender? You're dead wrong.
This only works if you're willing to cooperate, you know.
We'll cooperate when we get what we want. So tell me, stranger, how do I know you're gonna deal straight with us?
I give you my word. I just want to help.
I don't know you, so why should your word mean anything to me?
Fair? Talking to me is the only way you're going to get out of here alive.
I see what you mean.
I get it. You're not taking any chances with who you trust. But look at your situation, man. It's me or nobody.
Well, I guess you have a point.
Look, I just want to help make sure that things end the right way.
I guess that's true.
I understand that you don't trust me. But right now, I'm your only lifeline.
Okay, fine.
Besides, I'm sure you're ready for a change of scenery by now.
I'm so ready to get out of here.
Yeah. I promise, I'm just here to make sure nobody gets hurt.
All right. I believe you. Okay. I can see you're not just the marshal's tool. You want what we want. A nice, happy ending where nobody gets hurt. So let's talk.
Tell me your demands.
We want to guarantee a safe passage to the spaceport and a ship. We'll drop the hostages off somewhere safe in the system. After that, we'll radio back where they are, and the Marshal and his crew can come and get them. But if anybody follows us when we break orbit, we start shooting people. Got it?
It could take a while to get you a ship.
Oh, hell, the Freestar Rangers have got ships. They can give us one of them. This whole damn job's gone wrong. It's supposed to be just a quick hit. Clean and simple, you know? So let's all try to keep our heads, yeah? Because my guys, they're going crazy in here. I don't know how much longer we can last.
It's not too late to end this
What do
peacefully.
you mean?
This is between you and the Marshal. Why don't you leave the innocent people out of it?
Sometimes bad things happen to innocent people. That's life.
If even one of the hostages dies, your robbery charge becomes a murder charge. Trust me, you don't want that to happen.
It's up to the Marshal to make sure the hostages don't get hurt.
Nobody's been hurt yet. Surrender now, and the judge might go easy on you. That ain't the right one. You know the Marshal's gonna keep those hostages safe, whatever it takes. Let them go before he has to take drastic action against you.
They're our ticket out of here, so I ain't exactly inclined to let them go. Nah, it's too late to back out now. We're seeing this through. You
Okay.
go tell the Marshal to get that ship ready so we can all walk away from this thing without anybody getting hurt.
Okay. You got it, man. Let's take it nice and easy.
Something to report?
Excuse me, ma'am.
guys are scared. I can tell.
Well, yeah, they're scared. Look at where they're at. Look at the situation. Of course they're scared. They're terrified. I'd be terrified, wouldn't you?
I heard every word. He's talking too loud. Sign of fatigue. All that fear and exhaustion are taking a toll. They're not thinking straight. That puts us in a very precarious position.
I'm glad you recognize that. There must be something more we can do, though.
I appreciate your idealism, but there were only ever two ways this could end. You've already ruled out one of them, so that leaves us with only one option. We have to free the hostages by taking out their captors. Problem is, they're keeping me and the guards inside at all times. If we try to move against them, they'll see us coming.
Make it worth my while and I'll take those guys out for you. No. I could go in. I'm not part of your security force, so I might be able to catch them off guard.
You'd be willing to do that? You've got guts, that's for damn sure. I can't deny
Got more than that.
Though. They might not see that coming. Now, I see two ways we can play this. You could ask to see the hostages. And once you're inside, you can make your move. If you're quick, I think you can take them out before they have a chance to respond. But you'll have to shoot to kill. There's also a back door. Most of their attention's focused out front here, so they may not be watching it as closely. This key should unlock it.
Thanks. My brazen confidence might have just cost those people their lives. We'll have to see. I'm not giving up yet. Oh, I can talk to him again. Why are you telling me that right now? This is not the time.
What's Marshall say? We have a deal?
Everyone's still doing okay in there?
Fine. Everyone's fine, okay? We got it under control.
Okay. A show of goodwill would help, like letting me see the hostages.
I guess that'd be alright. Gonna need to ditch that weapon first. Ain't no way I'm letting you in here armed.
It's fair enough. Just hear me out for a minute.
Fine, but make it quick.
Can I do this? You've got me outnumbered. What is the worst thing that's gonna happen?
That's true. If you tried something, we'd take you out real quick.
I know you would. Look at it from our point of view. We're taking it on faith those hostages really are safe, but we need proof.
You make a fair point. Alright, fine. But if you so much as look at me funny, I'm sending you straight to the morgue. There,
Roger that.
door's unlocked.
It's amazing what you can accomplish when you see things from somebody else's point of view.
Follow me.
Nice and easy.
They're in the vault, down there. Hey, the negotiator's coming down to check the hostages.
Where's the good stuff, old man? I know you got something valuable stashed away in here. Don't you lie to me. You don't understand. The vault is for storing priceless heirlooms and relics from Aquila City's proud history. Shut up! You're wasting my time and I'm sick of it! I'm gonna count to 5. And if you ain't told me what I want to know, I'm gonna blow your head off.
Okay, we're gonna...
I'm telling you
Hey.
the truth. Please.
Hey.
I have
Hey.
a wife.
Hey.
5, 4, 3, 1. The hell?
Stop. Or you will see worse than that.
Son of a bitch! You're done for.
Alright.
Made a big mistake.
Can you just not?
Been tricked.
You've not been tricked if you just calm down. If you just calm down, you'd see that you've not been tricked. I'm just telling you not to shoot this poor dude in the face. Come on, Sam. Seriously? Okay, see, now we're in too deep. And that's not even my fault. Everybody watching will know that is not my fault. I've done everything I can to stop it. So, it's time to get Wild West up in this. How did that miss?
Any script you can walk away from is a good one.
Old Earth assault rifle. I bet you I know what that's gonna be. Ooh, and a space trucker cap. That's gonna be a Kalashnikov. Let's go check it. Where's my Old Earth assault rifle? Ooh, that's not it, but where's the Old Earth assault rifle? Yep. We got plenty of rounds for it too. These things, you could fill them with cement and they'll work until the cement hardens. Oh, I'm gonna die. That's not good. Do I have something that will heal me? Oh! Vaporized. Well, that whole situation had gone sideways. Maybe we'll get a second try. Said, follow me.
So damn tired. They're in the vault, down there. Hey, the negotiator's coming down to check the hostages.
In a minute.
I just want to get out of here. Hate this place.
Yeah, you don't seem like you really wanted to be a part of this in the first place. At least you got plenty of water.
Should have been long gone by now.
I'll show you what this Starborn weapon can do in a minute.
I know you got something valuable stashed away in here. Don't you lie to me now. You don't understand. The vault is for storing priceless heirlooms and relics from Aquila City's proud history. Shut up! You're wasting my time and I'm sick of it! I'm gonna count to 5. And if you ain't
There's
told me what I wanna
nothing
know,
here.
I'm gonna blow your head off. I'm telling you the truth. Please. I have a wife. Son of a bitch! Give me the
Dang, you hear me?
Take the good stuff. Leave the rest.
space trucker flannel.
Time to tango.
What are you?
I'm not gonna be part of this.
Someone help me! What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Saving your life? It's just a little bit powerful, this gun. I do apologize. Shoot. I don't understand how... I see I vaporized myself. I don't understand how he survived so many of those shots. That is a seriously powerful guy right there. I think I'm just going to immediately start with stealth, taking them down, because I see there's no way. I've seen the future now, and there's no way out of this without it being a fight. So first, we disarm everybody. Yeah, it looked like one of the hostages was dead anyway, so I sort of gave up. I need to get down into the vault before I engage. Get down into the vault, disarm everybody in the vault, take out the hostile parties if they are continuing to be hostile. It looks like Creator's Peace doesn't work on them. Like, it looks like it works, but the game is trying desperately to stop it from working. Which is upsetting, because I feel like that should be one version of the story that I'm allowed to play.
Hey, the negotiators coming down to check the hostage.
You're an old chuck. Where's the good stuff, old man? Son of a bitch!
Get tricked!
Well, they're dead. That's probably where they went.
Still got moves.
Thank you so much.
Don't thank me. This did not go the way it was supposed to go. Gave me the space trucker's cap and the space trucker's flannel each time, almost like it was trying to remind me that that's my chosen path of career when given the opportunity. And I would do that in real life too. I would love to drive a semi. Too bad I got a DUI. It was a stupid, stupid thing. But the detail in this game. And I think that the way I'm headed right now is towards a life that I'm going to like so much more than being a trucker. Like, it looks like I'm actually going to get to be a live streamer. I'm actually going to get to be a musician. And I would much rather that than the alternative. It's like she let her kid come in one day and paint on the wall. That's beautiful. Time to face the music. They'll no doubt be pleased that none of the hostages died, but I am not happy about the fact that we just lost every single one of those people. Infinite universes, though. They're still alive in infinite universes.
Making fools of us
Welcome to the Paradox universe.
Nice work. I heard the fight. The hostages, are they safe?
It's over and the hostages are safe.
That's good to hear. Those people aren't just citizens of the Freestar Collective, they're like family. We all are. As for the Shaw gang, we'll grieve for them too.
That's good.
Here, you've more than earned this. You got us out of a tough spot, and you did it with courage that's not common. As a matter of fact, you might just be Freestar Ranger material. If you're interested, head on over to the Rock and ask for Emma Wilcox. She handles the new recruits.
Do I want to do it again, though?
All right. Now that lives
Not
are
really.
over, let's get back in Galbank, see if we can get those maps.
Shimon, baby.
Marco, are you all right? They didn't hurt you, did they?
It's okay. I'm okay. I just
Moving
need
to
a
Midtown
minute.
is the best thing that's happened to us.
That's good.
Thank
I'm just
you
thankful
for
to be
saving my
alive after
husband.
that robbery.
I was
You're
so
welcome.
scared.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. It's okay. You guys just don't waste the gift.
That's the Rock, Ranger Central. Not a bad bar, too.
And you're breathing? Back to normal yet?
Mostly. Still feels a little weird, though. Guess I'm not used to having the tube out. But it's nothing that would keep me from getting back out there.
Wait, you just walked in and tried to rob the place in broad daylight?
Seems that way.
That's pretty crazy, even by Shaw gang standards.
Well, nobody ever accused those boys of having an overabundance of common sense.
Ain't that the truth?
I seem so out of place wearing this Star Trek uniform. It's just nice that it's an option. This is my Starborn suit. I typically stay off of this just because it makes me feel alien. People treat you different when you wear this. People treat me like I'm a human being when I just sit like this, and I kind of prefer it.
Need something? You got some business with me?
If you watched my previous stream, you'll know that I mentioned... Oh, hang on. I'm sorry. No. Marshall sent me.
Oh. Well, if the marshal sent you to me, that means he's looking to recruit you. Just so you know what you're getting into. I'll explain who we are and what we do. Well,
Okay.
The Freestar Rangers ensure the safety and security of the Freestar Collective and its people. We might hunt down a fugitive, break up a smuggling operation, investigate a starship theft, or put some would-be bank robbers behind bars. Whatever needs doing to keep the people safe, we do.
That's good. I think that's very admirable.
Like most things that are worth doing, it ain't always easy. But do I think we make the Freestar Collective a little safer for everyone? Yeah, I do. I imagine you've got some questions. I'll answer anything I can.
Yes, how do I get out of this? Like, I do not have an interest in it. Trust me, I already know everything that I need to.
Done your homework, huh? Good. That'll save us both some time. A word about myself. I'm in charge of making sure anyone that wants to be a Freestar Ranger is up to the task.
I don't
That
want
being
to
said,
be a Freestar
the marshal
Ranger.
wouldn't send you here if he didn't think you had potential. So, what's it gonna be? Are you ready to sign up with the Freestar Rangers?
I really appreciate your sell there. That was really good, but You know, it's a big decision. Let me think it over.
Look, you have to be completely sure about this, so take whatever time you need.
I
Just come
appreciate
and
you,
find me
Emma.
if you decide you want to join.
All right, let's get back
Absolutely.
to that bank vault.
Right. Let's.
The mayor's all right. Always painting too rosy a picture, though.
What can I get you?
Don't be causing trouble now.
Oh, nothing for now.
A lot of
Came to
famous
talk,
people
actually.
visit Aquila.
Well,
Popping
to
back a beer, you
apologize.
never know who you'll meet.
Oh, can't imagine what for.
Well, I know Annie's been trying to rope you into her spy schemes. I hope
Nah.
it's not too much of a bother for you.
You kidding? She's an angel. Truth is, she looks up to you in the
No. Just wanted to zoom in.
It's just her way of showing it.
I just hope it's not teaching her to judge people too much by the way they look.
I'm sure it's just a phase. She's got a good heart and wants to protect people. Reminds me of her mother a little bit.
Why, thank you, August.
No. So why is she marked? Let's find out. I've got to talk to Emma Wilcox to progress the story. Okay.
Helga says I spent too much time at my terminal. He's probably right.
Oh, well, if I want to be deputized, then I don't want to be deputized. It would give me an extra bit of authority, but I don't really need it. I don't want it. So, let's see. The robbery at Gal Bank has been dealt with. Sam and I should be able to get Solomon's maps now. Go to the Gal Bank vault.
Try Filburn's beer. It's brewed in the city, and it ain't bad.
If you're looking for the Rangers, check the upper levels or the cantina.
We're good. Ah! Well, I found the bathroom. I hope I've not wandered into the wrong one. Oh, that's right. There's no such thing as a wrong one anymore. That's good. That is a good thing.
So you keep rangering day by day.
Let's sit with that. Ooh, Alyssa DeMille live. Hang on, I gotta take a picture of this. Gotta send it to Kat. She's a violinist. I think she'll appreciate it.
Hey, how'd your day with Leah go?
It was interesting. All she wanted to do was talk about Aquila City's history. I got a 90-minute lecture on the great Solomon Coe, founder of the Free Star Collective. How pathetic is it that I can't compete with a guy who's been dead for more than 100 years?
Oh, come on, Alex. That's just how she
You're
is.
probably looking for
Besides,
Mary.
You knew that going in. You need to find some common ground. Show an interest in the things she's passionate about. Read some slates. Ask her some questions. Meet her halfway, you know?
Yeah, you're right. Guess I've got some homework to do if this could be a second date.
Oh, right. I was gonna take a picture. Okay, let me grab a picture really quick. There we go. Now it's been sent. Sorry, that's... I mean, I'm not sorry. I like sharing things with people.
A year or two
Look
back,
at the
I shared a
art.
drink
Just,
with Ron.
oh.
That man can drink.
I don't recall who Ron Hope is, but okay. Thank you for that.
Welcome to the Rock, I guess.
Thanks, Diego. Right back at it.
Some make it seem like he built the whole damn Freestar Collective by himself.
We'll take it from here.
Let's get this party back on the rails.
Alright. The family has a few different deposit boxes secured in here, so let's look around. Here's a copy of the key.
Okay.
Okay, now remember, Solomon was from an earlier generation.
Note for
It's not gonna
Sam.
be on a slate. Big
Gold
bundles of
pyramid
paper.
sculpture, yes. Sam.
Oh, no. Jacob. Of course that old mule saw this coming.
I'm walking into drama. This is the part where I walk into drama.
You gonna be like this the whole way?
Yeah.
I was hoping to avoid the estate. Cora's gonna be so mad.
He's clearly an authority figure in your life, like a father.
What? You just figured that all out by yourself, huh? Alright, fine, he's my dad, okay? We're not exactly on friendly terms. He probably figured I'd come for the maps at some point and got ahead of me.
Thanks for opening up to me, Sam.
Yeah, well, sorry I'm such a pain about it. No
Sorry.
forgiveness between me and my old man. It's, co-tradition. Alright, shall we?
We shall. Let's go find Sam. Or, sorry, Sam. Let's go find Jacob. I'm more familiar with that story than you might think.
Nice job.
And you might be surprised, Sam. There's actually a lot more forgiveness there than you think.
Shaw Gang's gone too far this time.
Love conquers all. Oh, that was a nice run. Into the Coe estate we go. You must be Jacob.
Well, well. Sam Coe finally decides to darken our doorstep again.
You know why I'm here.
Oh? And what's that? You come to your senses? Realize where you ought to be for once?
I ain't asking again.
You ain't asked once. Let's hear it. I want you to say the words about what's more important to you than family.
Okay, this was a mistake.
The only mistake I'm seeing here is you. Bringing your Constellation lackey here instead of my granddaughter. Come to help Sam loot his ancestry? You're not getting those maps. Full stop.
I got just as much right to those maps as anyone else in this family.
That's exactly right, Sam. We all share Solomon's legacy. Only some of us are around to live up to it, and some of us aren't.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's you and I talk. In private.
Welcome home, Sam. Make your visit short, okay? It's what you do.
That wasn't entirely necessary, sir.
Give me a sec. All right,
Me too.
let's talk options.
I could speak to Jacob. He might see reason.
You're flying in the face of my 30-plus years experience with the man, but all right. I hope you like arguing.
Watch this.
What do you want? Constellation?
Don't lie to me or yourself. You love your son, and you're going to help him.
You... how did you... That's none of your... Fine, if we get you all out of my hair, you can have the maps. They're in the other room. Here. The key.
Thank you. I appreciate you being so easy to work with. Wait until he's out. We'll even close the door so he doesn't have to see it or hear it. Okay. So, that was easy.
Alright, let's see if we can find the empty nest. Alright, let me think. The way I heard it, the
I love how he's not even shocked.
First, then they bottomed out. And no creature, alien or otherwise, would dare step inside. There. Found it. Oh boy. That's a problem.
Whatever it is, we can handle it.
Well, you ain't wrong. But let's take a look at what we're up against. First, it's in the middle of the frontier, which we already expected. No problems there, but the usual tussling with alien wildlife. But the empty nest is a cave right in the middle of Shawgang territory. Same outlaws who held up Galbank.
They're not gonna like us. Damn, I was hoping we were done with them.
Me too. But there's no helping it. We're gonna have to get through them and the local wildlife to get to that cave.
Alright. Well, let's go on and get it done. Well, it looks like it would probably break a leg or two. It looks like it might be easier for us, Sam, to just... Sam? Oh, there you are. Looks like it might be easier for us to just get back on the ship and go to orbit and then come back down. So that's what we're gonna do. I can't wait to build my next ship. But we're gonna help this universe first. First things first. Alright. This is Lakon X-Ray Tango. I am reading clear for launch. Please clear the skies in preparation.
You know, it is never too early for Cora to learn some basic combat.
You've enjoyed your stay here.
She's 12.
Yeah.
Are you offering to train?
Achieving orbit now.
Nice.
If she is willing, I would be pleased to work with her.
I will consider that. Maybe.
I want to see this ship up close. Look at that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. I've lost him. That's fine. We got two of them here. I like this one. Man, you are booking it. Trying to match speed, it's not easy.
Have a tight itinerary today, so I'd ask you to keep haggling to a minimum.
Anything you can tell me about the Trade Authority?
It's our job to sniff out the best money-making opportunities in the galaxy.
Nice. Fair enough. Heard anything interesting?
Knew this woman who worked graveyard shift for Hope Tech, the shipbuilder. Said they're serious taskmasters. Guess you don't get that successful by being inefficient.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's trade.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so?
Ha! Now I could get rid of these weapons. Nice. Let's see here. You can't have this. But what you can have... Sell from the Starborn Guardian. It's too much. It's too much. Buy, sell. Weapons. It's interesting to me that from the Starborn Guardian, you don't have a category here for weapons. Because I definitely have all of the same categories stored in my captain's locker as I do. Maybe it's not selling from the captain's locker. Maybe that's purpose built so that you don't accidentally sell anything from there. But I feel like it shouldn't. Let's see if we can find any weapons in here. That looks so cool. Did you see that flash? That, oh. That's so cool. Lithium, don't lock me up inside. Yeah, there's the lubricant flower that we found on a planet. Okay, let's not get distracted. We're looking for a weapon. Doesn't look like there's any. We would have seen one by now. Yeah. Alright. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. Yep. This is a nice one too. I love the Beowulf. I love the readout on the back too. That looks digital, but it looks not. It looks like it's printed on there, but that 30, that's the clip, and every time you fire, it changes. Gotta keep that. So where's all my weight at? Like, most of this is not all that heavy. Is it the spacesuit? That's 20. I guess I don't need it. I just like that. Yeah, I don't really need the max value. I just want to get it off of my person. I don't need that either. Well, maybe I... Nope, I don't. I remember, I do not. I do not need any of that stuff. So I need to cut the fat. There's probably a lot of weight in these resources. If I store all my resources on the ship, then it'll be fine. Hey, you have a good day, man. Thanks for sharing. Now I can just stand up. I should be able to just stand up, but it's not letting me. I think it's glitched. I'm trapped! That's alright. I was gonna go back down to the planet's surface anyway. Oh, this is my base, by the way. I built this. I'll show this off for a little bit. And then I'm gonna go take a restroom break while you guys stare at it. It's probably the most complete base I've ever completed, or I'm sorry, constructed. But it's not actually fully complete. See, it's very simple. I'm a very simple man with very easy to meet needs. I've got my wildlife deterrent. Those are all the way around. I should have them all the way around anyway. I'm not sure that I do. I've got storage for aluminum. Got wind power. I believe we've got some solar power working out there too. Oh, that's right. These are to defend the power supply, if necessary. An aluminum. This is an aluminum extractor, right? So I can take that, and then I can go in here. Inventory, resources, aluminum, 170. That was probably a good bit of weight. I put 150 in there. Now I need to go back to the big storage box. There. Nice. Now let's see what we're looking at. 188 of 240. It's better. Good, not great. Now I'll take you up inside. This is one of my favorite places to hang out when I'm on phone calls. I just walk around. I watch these things spinning. They're so nice to my brain. I love these things. Come in here. And you are free, of course, to close the airlock if you wish. Feel a little bit safer. Yeah, I've decorated it a little bit. Not much, but we've got our crime deterrent, the Tick Turret Mark 1. He's very, very loyal. He's taking a rest right now. He's taking a breather. He knows there's not much threat here. We got Sam Co. Nobody's going to mess with us. A place to sleep. It's kind of Spartan, but it is what it is, you know. I don't usually stay here. Places to sit. And then a spot to think. This game is truly brilliant. And after I'm AFK for a little bit, it'll start spinning around. And you'll get to look at things from a different angle. I will be right back. I'm going to use the restroom really quick. Thank you for your patience. And thank you for being here with me in the doctor's office. Enjoy the view. And we're back. Try and progress through the night. I don't like walking around at night just because it's a lot more difficult to see. I love that you can see the planets moving. That's super cool. There we go. This is not what we wanted. Let's do 4 more hours. 7 a.m. should get it. 7:35 rather. Boom! Darkest before the dawn. Love it. Now, time to rock and roll. I need to get a hat. We need to find a trader, and we need to buy a hat. Oh, I can do some weapon modification here. No, this is the industrial bench. Where's the weapon bench? Bingo. All right. This one. We'll put a muzzle brake on there. I like the tactical magazine just because it's lighter. A recon laser sight. What do we need? Palladium. We have everything that we need. Why does it not let me? Oh, optic and laser mods 3. Okay, I see. I don't have the skill necessary to do it. Hair trigger. Bashing deals double damage when gun bashing. Hair trigger, that would just make it a faster gun. Like, I'd be able to empty the magazine faster, but I don't really need that. High velocity mag, that sounds good, but I don't have internal mods too. We will soon enough. I love weapon modification. I think it's a really fun thing. We got semi-automatic, burst fire, and binary trigger. Oh, so when you one shot down, one shot up. So if you went hair trigger and binary trigger, like, yeah, you can have both. You would be able to empty your mag like, and you'd be done. I love that there are skins too. Let's take a look at it. Bashing, modified, refined, Eon. We're at home, so we can pull this out whenever we like down here. I need to outfit this place with a firing range, because there's really no place to discharge this safely inside. Out here, though.
Whatever you were aiming at is so dead, it's like it never was there.
Oh, I love Sam so much. He's great. Oh, there's a creature over there. It's called a baleen rotifer. Temperament peaceful, resource antimicrobial, non-lethal harvest. So we could harvest it without killing it. Biomes, frozen plains, savanna, health 20. This game is so good. There's like nothing that I want to do that it's keeping me from doing. Except perhaps taking my clothes off in their entirety. Which is understandable. Like, they want to make it available widely. So they've got to leave certain things out so that age brackets don't become an issue. And that's understandable. You know there are going to be mods, though. It's so easy, too, to pull out your harvester and start grabbing stuff. I really should have one giant storage container for each of the primary resources that you can gather on this planet. I built this on an aluminum deposit because aluminum is something I seem to run out of quite frequently. You can see right over here. This is around where I started. And that's what the aluminum extractor is for, right there. I think I have it wired directly into that storage solid, which is why this is full. Oh. Do I already have a powered switch? I don't. So let's wire this in. Let's see if we can wire this into the extractor.
We'll make this new Atlantis in time.
Wires. Does it automatically wire in? I wonder. Let's see. How do I exit build mode? Hold B. I mean, it's super cool, but how do I attach it is my question. We'll figure this out. So... surface map outposts. Hold for extras. Wire. There it is. Wait, does that mean it's already wired in? Attach a wire to this. And attach a wire to that. Now, let's hold B to quit. Let's see if we did it. No. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll figure this out. The key here is to not give up. Is there a specific thing that it has to... maybe if I put it on this side? Because I've got plenty. I can just build as many of these as I want, I imagine. Oh, it automatically moved the one. Sweet. Okay, so let's see about some wires. Does that mean that... yeah, I think that means it's connected. But what does this mean? Powered link. So it should be good to go. And it should be that if I remove the aluminum from this, right? Maybe it's because that's full. Yes, Sam, I do know. Hang on. What is that? What just happened? Oh, that's the percent full. There's a little percent readout. That's so cool. Let's go ahead and let's put that aluminum back in. That is so nice. Look at that. Well, I guess this doesn't really matter that this isn't working. It is working, but it's not. Yeah, you can see it's the sound that's not working. You can see it functioning now because it's jittering. But if I choop, I imagine it'll stop. No. Yeah, this doesn't make any sense. And it's going to frustrate me if I sit here too long with it. So what we're going to do, maybe it's too close. Let's try that. This is the last attempt. No. So we're going to delete this. And then it starts right up. That's so strange. I'm gonna have to play with that off stream sometime, see if I can. Maybe I can find a base building tutorial on YouTube and that'll show me how it's done. At any rate, it's time to go. Which direction though? Looks like it wants me to... Yeah, I need to travel to the empty nest. Cool. So let's get up in our ship and let's prepare to travel. Let's see what's out there.
Looks peaceful from up here, doesn't it?
Except for the giant shadow. That's an insane eclipse. I wonder if it's going to be in eclipse when we get down there. That would be super cool, wouldn't it? The empty nest. Here we go.
Good to go for landing.
Looks so good, but it's not eclipse. So we lost a little bit of immersion there. Let's exit the ship. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the Starborn Guardian gear on, because we don't know what's coming. Wink, wink. This is bad.
Hey, can't you know? Damn it. Marksman, I never liked him any.
There's a turret up there trying to target me. Sam is such a badass. Look at him go. They got me. I'm being too careless. I am very powerful, but I'm not invincible. I'm still human. I need to remember that.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but is satisfied with the results. Captain Daniel, it is pleasant to see you.
It's pleasant to see you too, Vass.
Safely.
Alright, let's not forget our gear here. I need to buy some med packs. Yeah, probably don't, Sam. Don't stand in fires. RTFM.
This is my favorite part. Really get your blood pumping, huh?
A little bit. Yeah, we might be able to find some med kits in here if we had half the mind to look. Hyper catalyst. I'm a monster. Just in here eating up all the food. Tag, you are it. Congratulations, you have noticed our fridge is empty. You must be very thirsty in this dry Aquila heat. I know I am, and I am sure your friends are too. The task set before you now is to go into town and get some more beer. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Now go. That's brilliant. I would have totally done it. I would have gone into town and bought some beer for them. They wouldn't have been so mindless about this violence. I tried my very best to keep it from turning into this. And you know, in the first universe, it didn't go this way. It actually, I did succeed in being, ooh, I love decks of cards. That one looks really cool, too. I succeeded in my main universe in not having this devolve like this. I don't remember how I did it, but I did. Because I remember sitting at this bench right here and talking to people. Nice, we got a med pack. Sam! Come on, Sam. Let's not take cover by the explosives. Thanks for opening the door for me. Oh! Hookah canister. Nice. Vapes, basically. They're vapes. Bad people, bad jokes. Let's read it. Knock knock, who's there? Varun. Varun who? Varun, Varun, listen to that engine. Oh my god. That's the name of my main weapon that I'm using. This beastie laser that's so OP. It's the Varun. An alien spider beast walks into a bar in Aquila City. Bartender asks, "What's your poison?" Why did the Crimson Fleet pirate go to the enhanced clinic? He wanted more booty. Knock knock, who's there? Neon. Neon who? You put one knee on the floor to genuflect. Two knees to kneel. Okay. You hear the one about the Freestar Ranger who couldn't get into the conference? He forgot his badge. Louis Looper's bad people, bad jokes has garnered something of a cult following in the settled systems, and is particularly popular among the criminal element in the major cities. Well, that would explain why it's here.
No one's gonna believe me if I tell them.
Oh, that's kind of the point, Sam. There's one person left, which is one more opportunity to die. I need to be careful. Nope. I died. Wow, that went so well. Let's try it one more again.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Stand there, exactly like that. No, don't do that. No. Always the Joker. Never the joke. Gonna set off all your minds. Surprise.
Well, they don't. This feels like old times.
That is really annoying. Oh, I'm not even wearing my armor. Wow. That's not very smart. That would have absolutely killed me had I not thought about that right when I did. Update the friend foe settings. Recalibrate. Nice! Now I don't have to work. The turrets will do the job for me. Oof. Well, we'll just do that next time. We're going to put on our suit of armor. We're going to head in the way we normally do. We're going to recalibrate the turret. And everything's going to work. This is the great thing about a multiverse, right? It's like every time you die, you get respawned in. And then you can just do it again with more knowledge. That is upsetting, that is where it chose to spawn me. It's like a cruel joke of the game. It's like, you remember that moment when you realized you weren't wearing your armor? Yeah, that's actually the spot where we're going to spawn you in. That doesn't make sense, Bethesda. I don't know why it's doing that. Armor. And leap. Am I truly screwed now? Is my level 49 profile screwed from this point? No, I can go back to the previous save. I just have to be quick on the draw with the pause button. And I've already shown I can do that. Click. System. Load. Let's go back 1. It's going to lose about 13 minutes of data. Because it did that to me, I just lost 13 minutes of data. 13 minutes of my life that I'll never get back. Thank you. Chicken Fighter, what's up? I feel like you come in here and you're excited to say what's up, Doc. Hello, Vass. Alright. So, what is up is we are helping Sam Coe to unearth his legacy and hopefully become Starborn. That's my goal. I'm going to help him become a Starborn just like I am. Which is why I have this really cool armor. Why I can do these really cool magic tricks. And why I'm able to use weapons like this one. But you'll just have to go back and watch the recording if you want to hear the whole story, because I can't go back over it again. It reminds me of Bugs Bunny every time. Yeah, I know. And it's actually been like the most common greeting over the years. There was a period where I got annoyed by it, and then I got over it. And I was like, you know what? It's really cool that that's like sort of my thing now. Like, people just do that to me. Let's heal up. Let's get back in there. Nope. Nope! You think they set enough landmines, Sam? Ah, let's wait. Let's wait. Let's wait. Let's wait. Let's wait. Alright, and before we go in, we're actually going to go ahead and stem up. Use a bunch of stuff to be stronger. 500 damage resistance for 30 seconds. 500 energy resistance for 30 seconds. We'll use that when we're a little bit closer. Okay. I like it. That alien stew looks good. Amp for 2 minutes. Battle stem for 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and eat all of the health recovery items that we can. I'm going to move my laptop closer now that you're in here, because no one's been talking, so I've had my laptop sitting over there. Now it's right next to me. I won't miss it. And I'll pop out the chat as I do. Thanks for coming in, man. It's good to see you again. I hope you enjoy this adventure that we're on. I believe that you will. 200 damage resistance for 2 minutes. Yes. Heal paste. Treats burns and frostbites. We don't have any of that. Yeah. We'll drink a beer. All right. We're ready. You know what? Let's go ahead and use that alien genetic material. Let's go.
Man, I do not miss looking like... well, you.
Oh, he said, I do not miss looking like, well, you. I think that means he's a Starborn Guardian already. Gotta get this done. Nope. Damn, and all that buff out for nothing. I did watch a bit of the FF7 gameplay back. Not gonna lie, I think Starfield is pretty dumb. What? But I'm sure I'll enjoy you enjoying it. Oh, man. I am so sad that everybody has that opinion. Not everybody. I am so sad that somebody has that opinion. That anybody has that opinion. You should go and watch the streams that I did before this. The two before this are I have the special edition content, so I've got like all of the concept art and the concept videos and the music, the soundtrack. I did 2 like hour-long streams where I just showed off that stuff. And I would recommend you check that out, because once you take the game apart and you realize all the parts and pieces that are moving behind the scenes, it makes a little bit more sense why it might be the way that it is. And it is actually, dude, you know how much I loved Elite Dangerous, right? You remember that? Well, man, this game is everything that Elite Dangerous was and more. And I mean that. That's like the 4th time I've said it. And I'm telling you, I meant it every single time I said it. I'm about to die. Alright, let's try and up the ante a bit. But Doc, if you could have just turned invisible the whole time, why didn't you? Well, you see, the thing is, I have to remember about the things that I can do before I can do them. We have to go find the control panel for that. Yikes. It really discouraged me that you said that about this game, man. Can you do me a favor and try and limit how negative that you are about a game that I'm streaming? It's not your fault. I'm not upset with you. But, like, I take your opinion very seriously, man, so I need you to try and cushion it a little bit for me. Well, I mean, look at that. Look at that. That's a ship we could build. We could build that ship and we could go fly it if we wanted. Dude has a rocket launcher? What is this?
Time to tango. They're gone.
Oh, I'm still not wearing my armor. I forgot to put the armor on again. And I've been fine. That's crazy. It's almost like it's more in your head than anything else. Let's get that robot done. They're just shooting at where I was. They don't actually have any idea. This is going better. There's two more over on this side. Okay. Okay. Look how good that user interface is. Oh, my bad. Don't take it to heart, though. Different people, different opinions. For sure, that is definitely a thing, and I respect that. And the stream is good when the streamer is having fun, in my opinion. So don't worry about me as long as you're having fun. Understood. Thank you for saying that. That does help. Deactivate turrets or update friend-foe settings. I think you know which one I'm going for. We're going to recalibrate. And IFF settings recalibrated to protect current user. Nice. That's going to be very useful. I'm just going to go hang out next to you now since you're my friend. He's like, I ain't your friend, boyo. You just reprogrammed me and now I can't do anything but this. I could just wait for him. Is that what they've been saying to you? Poor thing. Look at that. It put a hole in their shirt. That's like an insane level of detail. These clouds are really clouds, by the way, chicken. Like, they're voluminous. They are actually generated there, and they are moving, and they are changing as they are moving, like real clouds. The atmospheric color is based upon the elements in the atmosphere. It's designed to be as realistic as it can be, man. It's so good. And you remember how Elite Dangerous did me dirty. You remember, right? They never brought Odyssey to the consoles. Odyssey was where we got our space legs, or where I was supposed to get my space legs. I was supposed to be able to get off of my ship and walk around. Never got to do that. In this game, that's what you get. You compare this to Odyssey, I think you have to agree that this went way better than Odyssey did.
Smuggler lives here. Maybe cherry vanilla?
Older with shotgun. Nice. I haven't played Odyssey, haha, but yeah, those things are pretty cool. I guess I'm just more a fantasy kind of guy. I'm also not into designing my own ship. Oh, well, look at that ship. That's my ship right there. That's what they give you for beating the game. You don't have to design that at all. And the suit that they give you for beating the game as well, this Starborn Guardian armor, it's got everything built in. Like, you no longer have to worry about your helmet or your jetpack or your body armor. It's all built in into the same thing. It very much simplifies it so that you don't have to worry about your gear anymore. Your first playthrough, though, that can be a bit overwhelming. I did it in 2 weeks. I got to start. I think it was like a week before. Oh, shh.
It's good.
Die.
This is gonna be nasty. Let's see if we can't find some, ooh, useful things. Is what I was gonna say. Am I? You're a terrible shot. Where did that corpse go? Ah, there it is.
All you.
Roger that. What is this? Oh! Of course. Yes. Have me walk into the toxin mine. Thank you very much, Sam. Appreciated that. Or town, for that matter. In, like, survival games, I hate the building part, but love the exploring. Well, you don't have to get sucked into the building of this game. It's just part of it. It's not required. Alright. Right there. Yeah, I'm realizing I'm actually kind of hungry right now. It's surprising I'm functioning as well as I am. I need to go and make some lunch. But I want to help Sam.
Those mining skills in a cave like this. Show me what you got.
Shaw Gang cave key. Let me guess, that was the key for that gate. You can always use more cobalt. That looks like nickel down there. Yup. We're not going to get too sucked into that, though. It's a really good way to get over encumbered really fast. Looks like we've cleared out the cave, though. So, Sam, you get your first artifact. It's a big day for you, buddy. Tell me that's not beautiful. I'll tell you you're a liar. We gotta break it out of its casing first. That calamite is really valuable though, so I don't mind it. Whew! Overheat. And away we go. We're off on a wild adventure once again.
You alright?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're fine. Let's get going.
Yep, that happens every time, dude. Get used to it. Part of me just wants to climb in there and crawl around and look at stuff, but I know I can't. It's time to leave the cave. Which can be the hardest part if you're good at getting lost, which everybody in the doctor's office knows. The doctor is the best at getting lost. Lucky for you all, I literally obsessed over this for 2 weeks straight. It was like all I did. It was hard to get myself to eat or sleep for 2 weeks. And I played the crap out of this game, and so I'll get lost a lot less than you're used to seeing me get lost. It's because I plan on playing this game a lot more.
I think that's far enough.
I think you're gonna die.
A hole in the head of Akila's own prodigal son. At least not before we've had a word.
You must be Shaw.
What I am is disappointed. Samco in the flesh, and he's peddling around the frontier with the has-beens of Constellation.
Wow.
Now you got
rude.
past my crew, who I pay quite handsomely, I might add. Grabbed something from that weird cave. Probably whatever's been keeping the Ashta away. So, I'm down one hideout. Now, let's talk about what all that's worth to me. Your lives, your credits. One or the other, really.
You have bigger things to worry about. Trust. The Ashta won't be far away now.
Shit. So that thing was keeping them away?
What? It's the Ashta.
You. This is your fault.
I will help you if you don't attack me. I'll help you. You already know that's the deal, Shaw. I've been telling you since the beginning.
Hell are
you? You're still alive.
Oh, they don't go on sight. They're smell-based, I believe. Well, it sure says they're fearless.
You're lucky the boss is so generous.
Boy, you look like you've got some stuff on your nose there. I really hope that's not a tattoo. Since you want to be rude. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, buddy. We can be friends.
I guess I owe you something for dealing with the Ashta.
No.
Take it and get lost.
I don't want it. Why would you... A boosted advanced Razorback. What's that? Let's see. Oh. That is a really nice gun. Thank you. Yo, thank you. I'll leave. Sorry for killing so many of your people. It's just they were not having the peaceful way. You also might consider not setting so many landmines around your base next time. And now, I don't have to run all the way up there. That's one of the cool things about this. If you know the button sequences, you can get just about anywhere instantaneously.
I'll call that a win. Let's get back to the lodge.
Yeah, back to the lodge.
All thrust is firing.
You watching, chicken? Oh. I lost you, it looks like. That's okay.
Dad, can I have a pet?
A pet? We live on a starship.
We're locking into orbit now.
Aw, come on, please. I need somebody to talk to while I'm on the ship by myself.
Give him an inch.
Switching over to standard engines.
Attention. Unidentified vessel. You have no faction markings or registered manufacturer. Please maintain course while we scan you.
This is Lakon X-Ray X-Ray Tango. Standing by for scan in progress.
And complete. Enjoy your stay in New Atlantis.
Will do. Welcome to Jemison. That's to you, viewers. You are. I told you, Doc. I'll say bye if I leave. Bro, if you if you go wherever you were, the viewer count drops from 2 to 1. I'm not sure. Do you have multiple monitors? Is there a way for you to keep it up and run it? Because having that 2 instead of 1 is incredibly helpful. That gives me a huge leg up on the competition, man. But whenever you leave, it registers that you've left, that you're no longer watching. Like, you're listening. I know you're still listening. And that's probably how I have so many lurkers. Like, if I go to users in chat, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lurkers besides you. And you see them too, because you're moderator. But they don't count as viewers, and that doesn't help me all that much. It's cool that they're there because they're listening and they're able to, like, tell their friends about the stream and possibly get them in here. But if they don't ever look at the video, then it doesn't actually register that there are other people watching the stream. At least I don't think it does. So let's give a shout out to our lurkers, shall we? We've got 00 Emily. We've got A Lonely Girl. We've got Alicidra. We've got Donk7, Drapsnat, Sleeping Beauty Syndrome, Tackling, and Vimercy. Thank you so much for being there. Legit. If you got just me on another tab, don't panic. Please don't. I love that you're there. I really do. And Chicken, you too, man. Like, don't panic. Wait, I told you, Doc, I'll say bye if I leave. I never left though. I think the chat thing you're talking about shows recent chatters too. No, none of those people have ever spoken in my chat. I would know. I remember usually. I can grasp a name because they're infrequent enough right now. You know, they don't happen so often. Let's go to the lodge. I don't recognize any of the names in the lurker list that I just read down. I recognize them from other times that I've read the lurker list, but I have never seen them speak in chat. Let's go to the lodge. All right. I know you're excited about this, so let's go ahead and get it over with.
Hey, we're back. Newest member of our little family really pulled through for us.
Is anyone hurt? You didn't let Cora handle the artifact, did you?
What is going on?
Effects it might
Relax. We're fine. Go ahead. Time for that artifact to meet its siblings.
It hadn't loaded me on top of the textual layer, so it thought I was falling. Alright.
Just, what are we building here?
I haven't picked up any kind of frequency or signal coming from it.
That doesn't mean much. This thing could be emitting something we can't even detect. As far as we know, we could be building a gigantic bomb that will blow up as
I've
soon as
watched as somebody built this very ceiling. Jeff Johnson.
Why would either of those things give the discoverer
He built this ceiling inside of a house.
I'm sure of it.
We just have to hope that finding more of the pieces will give us some clue.
I hear that.
And it
Moving
sparkled
forward
too.
sometimes means fumbling around
So
in
it
the
was
dark.
even better than this one.
I think Cora and I can use some downtime, but you let me know if you ever want to team up again. Oh, and since it tends
What
to
does
come up, me and my
KEKW
Rat
mean?
co-pilot work as a team. That's non-negotiable. If I'm coming with, that means Cora's on your ship.
That's fine. I'll catch you later. Wait, actually, I wouldn't mind if we kept traveling together.
Why not? What do you think, Cora?
It's really nice to have more company. New stories, new data.
What? Data? All right. We're in. Let's see what the galaxy throws at us next.
That we shall.
You keep installing new cool things in your ship. It's like Christmas every day.
Curious feeling, knowing that you've seen something that no one else has. That you know something no one else does.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is what it is. You get used to it after a while being Starborn. Y'all just enjoy this for a minute. I'm gonna go refill my drink. And we're back. So, what's next on the list? For Doc, it's to eat, but I just got you here, you know? Chicken, you just finally showed up, and I'm so excited to see you. I don't want to leave already. I don't want to be deputized either. Back to Vectera. Argos Extractors is picking up operations on Vectera, but there's no word about Barrett. I need to go there and find out what happened. Yes, we need to save Barrett, for sure. 150% we need to save Barrett, so let's go ahead and figure out what happened to him. Just look at that, dude. Just look at that. People put love into that. People put time and effort into that. You can see what's made of concrete and what's made of vine and leaf. That's so difficult to do. Like, this didn't exist until they made it exist. And it exists beautifully. And we could leave this city. We don't have to stay here. We could leave this city and go explore the planet. No boundaries whatsoever. I mean, eventually you reach the edge of the map, sure. But that's just because it's not perfection, you know? Nothing is. Look how big the map actually is, though. This is all explorable space. The space between my ship and the city, right here, that's this tiny little bit right here. And I'll show you how far away my ship is from the city. If I can find my ship. Oh, it's over there, that's right. You gotta go into the place with the stuff and things. You know what I'm saying. I'm really desperate for some med packs.
Staring at trees, sounds upset. Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
Well, he's concerned, so maybe I should be concerned too.
A ship like yours has scary written all over it. Keep the stay short, okay?
It is not my problem if my ship frightens you, sir. That's what I thought. Hey, if you need to eat, you've got to go eat. Take care of yourself. Yeah, I know, but it's just so exciting. We just jumped up to 4 viewers, dude. It's so exciting to see the development of it. Like, when I see people start coming in, I gotta keep going. Look at how beautiful this place is, too. Like, there's my ship. It's gonna be down there, right? Or no? That's a different dock. Where is the dock that my ship is? Yeah, it's been legitimately so long since I've been in New Atlantis. I popped in a week before the game came out. I beat it in 2 weeks, and then I hopped off because all I had done for 2 weeks was play this game. CJs! Nice! I can imagine that's the CJ I know. I used to work for a company called Pigeon. That's a subsidiary of Saber Media, and the graphics designer's name was CJ. He's such a talented dude. I've been to his house. He's got a grandfather clock made out of Legos. Like, he built a grandfather clock out of Legos that functions as a grandfather clock. What? And dude just like makes entire portraits of people out of Legos. That's like his thing, you know, his side thing is he builds crazy stuff out of Legos. So I can imagine that CJ's place is owned by CJ, even though I don't work there anymore.
The city could really use something like that.
Oh man. Thank you for being here. Everybody that has stopped in and everybody that's watching the recording, thank you so much. I'd like to take a second to just be like, you guys are amazing. And if it weren't for you guys being here, I wouldn't be able to do stuff like this. So please keep supporting and I will keep doting on you. There's my ship, by the way. That's how far away that distance was. From there to there. Now let's go back to the map. That's how big that distance is. This is how big the map is. And I don't understand how people can complain about that. It's like maybe they're just not processing the scale. Because it really is just a base level tertiary map. Like you can see the elevation and that's it. So it can be difficult to understand the scale with that in mind. But it is literally, all they had to do was New Atlantis, but they did the whole freaking planet for us. They did the whole freaking planet. They really did. Now let's go get on the ship.
Time to tell Cora we're back.
You love Legos too? Me too, man. I used to have all of the Star Wars ships, man. I would collect the Star Wars ships and I built them. My dad bought me like 8 A-Wings and I was kind of upset at him for it because I was like, I was 5 at the time and I was like, why do you keep buying me?
You look tired.
Okay, I'm about to kick everyone off the ship if we're going to be talking while I'm talking. I can't do it. No. What I was going to say was... what was I going to say? Oh, I was 5 years old and my dad kept buying me the same ship over and over again. I was like, Dad, why do you keep doing this? And now that I'm older, I realize he was giving me a whole, like, squadron of A-Wings. But he never did it again. He only ever bought me 1 of each ship after that. Like, my dad cares so much and pays attention to, like, so much. And that's how I've learned to care so much and pay attention to so much is my dad and my mom and my stepdad and my friends and family around them. But let's get out of here. This game is truly magnificent. You got a Yamaha MT-10 1/7 scale in Lego. Oh, that's sick. That sounds so cool. Can you please send me a picture of it on Discord? I want to see it. Like legit. I really want to see it. Do you have pictures that you can share? Let's go to Narian. But really quick, let's dote on Jemison a little bit. Right? We are 6,800 kilometers away from it right now. Let's open the planet map. All they really had to give us was New Atlantis, and they gave us the whole planet and a moon. And a moon. Can we land on Kurtz? They're like, fuck yeah, you can land on Kurtz. Nah, we're good. We don't need to land on Kurtz. I love that freedom. It's that freedom that really draws me to this game. You can do anything. And they cut the fat. So it's just what you want. Or just what you need. And then tons of what you want. It might not be exactly what you specifically personally want. But it's designed to give you freedom no matter who you are or where you are. Look at all this junk. Imagine the fortune that is floating in front of us right now, just left here. This is truly a treasure, but it looks like junk, so it gets left here because everybody is so shallow. They can't see past the top layer. It's like, yeah, it's junk, but it's actually valuable metals, and if you were to collect it all and sell it, you would become a multimillionaire. Oh, and by the way, this is a thing in real life too. There's your multi-million-dollar idea. Find a way to clean up all the space junk. You think that this isn't in Earth's orbit? Why don't you go talk to NASA? Because it absolutely is. Now let's go to the Argos Extractor's mining point.
Listen.
You'll send me the finished one on its stand and on the building block and 3 pieces from when I was building. Alright. Did you send it already? I'm headed over. Yeah, you did. Oh, dude. That is so beastie. Oh, man. That's so cool. That engine. Dude, there's so much detail on it. Legit. I like it. I like it a lot, dude. I built the Tantive 4.
Well, you're back.
Yes, but I was talking. I built the Tantive 4, which is the ship that you see at the beginning of Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. It first flies in from the top of the screen, where Princess Leia and R2 and C-3PO are on board. It's the ship that gets sucked up into a Star Destroyer, and then Darth Vader comes on board and kills off everybody, and C-3PO and R2-D2 take off in the escape pod. Yeah, that's the Tantive 4. I built the Pro Builders version of that, which was intended for ages 14 and up when I was 8. I was super into it, man. It came in like 19 different bags of Legos. It took me and my dad about 4.5 hours to put it together. And he let me do most of it. Like, he stayed out of the way and actually walked away for long periods because he knew that I wanted to do it. But oh man, I love Legos so much. Lynn!
Oh no, don't start. Enough parent for one lifetime. I don't need the sequel showing up on my doorstep. More pirates showed up when you were gone. We weren't as lucky this time. Calvert, Troy, some of the new Dusties. They didn't make it.
I'm sorry, Lynn. I didn't know.
Well, how could you have? You weren't here. Anyway, I was pinned down behind some crates with Barrett. Bullets and laser fire everywhere. No smile on that damn carefree face of his. Like he knew this was it. I started steeling myself to go out fighting. Then that idiot puts his hand on my shoulder and says, "Stay here, Lynn. I got you."
I know that talk. Suicide mission.
Suicide? Nah. The guy's seriously tougher than he looks.
Next thing I know, 2 of the pirates are dead, and he's got the 3rd one in a headlock. drags him out into the open at gunpoint and demands to talk, or else I'm going to demonstrate Newton's third law on this guy's temporal lobe. And that's when they brought out Hella.
What a badass. It was going so well until that part.
I didn't overhear everything, but after the 10 longest seconds of my life, Barrett put his hands up, and both of them ended up getting taken aboard the pirate ship. And that's the last I saw of either of them.
Oh, that's not good. I need to find Barrett and Heller, Lynn.
They could have grav-jumped anywhere. I tried pinging a transmission to the ship in the comms building before they left, but the pirates must have fried it. You want to try it? Go ahead. But the odds of them being alive, even if you could find them... I've lost a lot of people on this run, Dusty. I just want to pack up.
I understand. Okay. Well, nothing to it but to do it, I guess. Looks like it's inside this building. Can we talk about how cool that was? Because that was pretty freaking cool. Hang on. Oh, nice. Love that scene. Especially in Rogue One, they remade that scene so well. They did! When Vader walks in and lights his saber. Oh, yeah. Don't get me distracted, man. I gotta focus. We're trying to help out Lynn here. I can't let my head drift into an alternate universe right now. You know there's time for it, though. Look at the detail. Chicken. I'm serious. Look at the detail. Look at the floor. Start with the floor, right? Look at the chips in each of these. The little chips that come off. And look at how... Can you not, dude? He's like, sorry. Look at the chips that are in this, right? And then you zoom out a little bit and look at the boxes. Oh, man, I gotta have one of these. It's actually on my search for list, so we'll take that. And that. We're here to help. And I think this place is abandoned right now anyway. Is this Bad People, Bad Jokes? Oh, this is such a great book. I'm gonna read this real quick. Knock, knock. Varun, listen to that engine. I'm sorry, I wanted to do that in a format that you would be able to work with me here. An alien spider beast walks into a bar in Aquila City. Bartender asks, what's your poison? These are dad jokes from hell, man. Why did the Crimson Fleet pirate go to the Enhance clinic? He wanted more booty. You gotta let yourself laugh. Knock, knock. Neon. You put one knee on the floor to genuflect, 2 knees to kneel. Ha ha ha. You hear the one about the Freestar Ranger who couldn't get into the conference? He forgot his badge. Ah! Louis Lupper's Bad People, Bad Jokes has garnered something of a cult following in the settled systems, and it's particularly popular among the criminal element in the major cities. It's good stuff, man. I'm telling you. If you can laugh at those jokes, you can laugh at anything. So it's good practice. Ooh, a calibrated solstice and some credits. Oh, I'm taking that. I love the sound that it made when I picked it up. Alright. Let's go. Gotta go get Barrett. That's right. Barrett's in trouble. No, he's not. It's Barrett. You know he's not in trouble. He's already made best friends. That's why he's not come back yet. He's having too good of a time. Oh, I'm out of digipicks. Crap, that's another thing I need to remember to pick up the next time we're at the supermarket. Well, that's rather inconvenient. What happens if we replace these power cells? I bet the door opens. So where can we get power cells? There's usually going to be one really close. That's just game design 101. You don't want to make people feel hopeless. So where's the close one? That's the question. Bingo. There it is. Okay, so let's see if we can locate a couple more while we're all the way over here on this side. Oh, another one of these. Those isocentered magnets are quite useful. Well, let's go and just put the power cell in. Let's start here. Yeah, that's something. Yeah, definitely need all three of them. You can see that corresponds with it. Ugh. Dude. Help me out, you copy?
I hope Cora doesn't get too much underfoot. Goodbye.
Cora never gets underfoot, dude. But I do need some. I need a digipick, or I need the rest of these. And I'm starting to panic in my head. Because I feel like I shouldn't have taken this long. Is this a door? Yes. Okay. Hey, a cred stick. 267 credits, not too shabby. I'm going to be taking this Solar Frontiers game as well, because we need it for the ship. I bet I can wear that. Yep. Sure can. Welcome to 2020. Oh. I'm suffocating. Because there's no power, so there's no life support. Right, that makes sense. I've already got a settler poncho outfit. Space undersuit? I mean, I'm curious. I would love to see what it looks like. Alright, I'm gonna pick one outfit to take with me. Otherwise, I'm gonna get bogged down way too much. The space undersuit, that's actually pretty sick looking. We're gonna leave the operator leatherwear behind. I'm a big fan of this too. That's a nice look. It's a nice look. Skizzers. What's this? What did I just take? I know I took sterile nanotubes, but I think there was something else that I took. See, and this is the kind of stuff that gets me stagnant. Like, I will give up on this. And I will walk straight away from it because it doesn't matter all that much to me. Maybe we can find some power cells elsewhere. Sam. He's like, you cycled the airlock without me, you jerk. It took me forever. Okay. Keep an eye out for things that we can keep. Maybe. I'm sorry, I'm so silly sometimes, man. I just can't stop myself. See if we can find one more power cell. Wouldn't it be amazing if it was in here? Because then we'd have all the pieces to the puzzle, wouldn't we? I'll probably have to remove it from something. Ooh, a farming hat! I've been waiting to get a good hat. Let me see what this looks like. Sick! Yes! This is just my style, man. Oh, I would absolutely wear that in public. I would. And I would embarrass the fuck out of everybody doing it, too. I don't care. I love the way it looks. I am so happy right now. This is great. I'm just thankful that I didn't die before I got to experience this day. There were so many times when it could have happened. Whoa! That looks so cool! Someone put so much work into these. Like, dude. Imagine if your best friend made this game just for you. Imagine that. Holy crap! So, I'm not sure what just happened, but I see that I have 87 viewers now. That's exciting. Hi, guys. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna try and maintain my calm, cool collectness because if I let myself go crazy, I absolutely shall. And thank you so much for being here. Wow, that's insanity. Chicken, I hope that you're ready because you're the only mod and there's a ton of people now. I'm gonna pop out the chat so I'm not looking at how many viewers I've got. It shouldn't matter, right? That's so cool. That's literally a high score. I've never had that many viewers. There was one day back in 2016 where a bunch of people came in. I think I had like 70. 71 was the high score. Now it's 88. Sick. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Whoever you are. Oh no, we don't want to go. We need to leave. Okay, we need to leave. We've got all of the I was so shocked at the fact that there were so many people in here that I totally forgot the fact that I have all the power cells we need now. We can go save Barrett. So let's go save Barrett. Sam! Can you hurry? Okay, he's gonna take his time. He might have found something cool he wants to look at, so we're gonna go on without him. He'll catch up when he needs to. Oh, right. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Shoot, I've still got to find a digipick. Maybe I've got one on my ship. Hang on. There he is. Better late than never, Sam. Watch me leave it behind again. He's like, "Ah, Doc, why do you always do this?" Thanks, Chicken. I'm glad you're here, man. I'm not seeing any chat, which is odd. But I'll take it, man. Whatever it is. Hey, while you guys are here, I hope you don't mind that I'm going to take this opportunity to run an ad break, because that is amazing of you. I can't, actually. Ignore that. It won't let me. I'm not sure why. It says I recently ran one. I don't remember doing that, but I will take this opportunity to plug the doctor's office. Thank you so much for joining me here in the doctor's office. If you are enjoying yourself... Sam, how did you beat me here? You sly dog. He's like, don't even ask. Thank you for joining me here. I hope you'll take the opportunity to smack that follow button and turn on notifications so you know anytime I go live. My name is the Doctor. This is the doctor's office, and we are on the way up, boyo. Yes, we are. What's up, Sam? Blah, you're not Sam. You're Cora. I'm sorry. We're not going to talk about it. I'm too excited right now. You can hear it. You can hear it. Oh, my God. Wait a minute, we're not leaving. What am I doing? We're looking for Digipics. That's right. I think it's more likely to be over here. Where was the storage unit over here? Right there. Let's see if we've got some Digipics. Nope. I'm not seeing it. Alright. Well, we'll go get some, and then we'll come back. I know where we could get some. Jamison! This is Lakon X-Ray Tango. We are cleared for launch. I am requesting you clear the skies overhead as we are departing.
Up and away.
You know it, buddy. All day, every day. Up and away. I see that I have gained a follower. I'm not sure who did that, but I appreciate you. Thank you so much for becoming a patient of the doctor's office. Just so you guys understand what that means. I call my viewers patients, and I call my mods surgeons. Because I'm the doctor. And it was just a fun thing that I did years and years ago. About 8 years ago we put it into place, and we've just kept it. So, that's a thing. Okay, I'm just so starstruck right now. This is amazing. I'm so happy. Holy crap. Right. Stay focused, Doc. We can get things done. It's go time. Are we still in system for Jemison? No, it doesn't look like it. But does this place have it has a civilian outpost. Okay. So let's travel here. We'll run a system. We'll run a planetary scan, and then we'll head down there and see what that civilian outpost has to offer. We might be able to get some digipics. Stop following that. Okay. Well, if I unmark it, I'll forget what I'm doing. So we'll have to leave it there, and I'm just going to have self-control here. Opening the planetary map. Run the scan. Oh, baby. That's nice. Looks like water, lead, chlorine, Cu, copper. Okay. I have no idea what SiH2Cl is. Fluorine or fluoride. And XF4. So whatever those other two are, that's a good amount. Science outpost, civilian outpost. Let's land. I wonder what this place is going to look like. Probably Earth, but you never know, right? You can't try to predict it. You got to let it happen, and then it becomes exciting.
Touching down.
God is love and God is good. It is okay. That music. It's so light, so gentle in its touch. And yet, it pervades everything. Oh man. Yeah, I don't think this game is gonna get old for me anytime soon. Stay on topic. We're in the landing area of the civilian outposts. Good. Ah!
Captain Daniel, do you require my assistance?
Yeah, I'd like you to follow me for a while.
Yes, Captain. I am right behind you.
Roger. This is the boarding hatch. I need the wall hatch. There we go. Now, where are these civilians at? Because they are going to have what I'm after. Looks like right over here. Nope, that's not right. What is that? Herding boneback scavenger. God, I love this game so much. Oh, there it is. 546 meters that way. Let's go. Matter of fact, since we are in control, how is it done? It's not the back button. Is it hold the back button? No. How do you wait? Can someone put in chat how you wait? I cannot remember how you pass time. It's been a while. System. No. That's alright. We'll just keep moving. It's not necessary. I was really hoping that I would be able to figure it out. I smell gas. That's not good. Well, that was interesting. I ran through corrosive gas when I said that. I meant that in real life, actually. So if I suddenly go offline, don't be too shocked. Know that it was quick and painless. Yeah, I don't actually think I smell gas. I think maybe I was a false alarm. Hey! That was entirely too close for comfort. Do I have another one? No, I've only got one. Let's just leave. Nice. Oh, look at it. That is so cool. It's like evergreen branches, but with nut sacks hanging off of it. Get your mind out of the gutter. Oh my gosh, I'm having too much fun. No such thing. Let's go. Brilliant. This is precisely what I wanted. All right, and you're going to be the ship guy, right? You're the engineer. Homesteader. That's a nice spacesuit you got on, though. I like it.
So, I heard you're landing. Ask my partner if we're selling ship parts right now.
Oh, so your partner's the engineer. That's why you're dressed like an engineer. I see. That's a really cool looking ship. I can't wait to get back into building ships, but I'm focusing on helping this universe before I do all that. I've already helped one universe, but I want this one to be completed before I start putzing around with stuff. Yo, chicken, check this out. So these are all the different powers that you can have. And there's still 3 that I haven't unlocked yet. I've put so much time into this game. There's just so much. And it's... I'm just shocked, man. I'm shocked that you were not already sold on this game. Because it's so good.
We sell medicine, armor, and whatever else passes through.
Digipix.
What you see is what you get. Practical. Built to last.
Do you sell Digipix?
Take all the time you need.
He does not. That's okay. That's okay. Can you repair my ship?
Huh. Your ship's in excellent shape. I can't find anything that needs repairing.
Can you take my money then? Because I just want to give you money. I'll buy something.
Med pack? Should always have a med pack.
Oh, thank you. That is a brilliant reminder. I am actually completely out of med packs. Let me buy out your full stock. You've only got 2. Okay. What else do we have? Do we have emergency kits, perhaps? We do. That's all we need. Thank you so much. Do you need any other help?
We're not hiring, if that's what you mean. But if you're looking for work, take a look at our mission board. There are always contracts for a ship and a crew.
Roger that.
Take care. We like our customers to live.
I'm gonna remember you guys. You're nice. Bro, you're supposed to go through the door. You're supposed to wait. Yeah, there you go. Good. It was so close, man. You were doing so good. You almost did it just right. Nope. Yep. You're right. We're leaving. That was very good. Now if you could get out of the way, I'd appreciate it. Could you please move? He's like, you are supposed to lead the way. You know this. Alright, so we got plenty of health now. Fantastic. But we still don't have Digipix, which we need to save Barrett. So where can we go to get some Digipix? Chat! Holy crap, 119 viewers. This is a new high score. Woo! I'm loving this. Can I get somebody in chat to please tell me a good place to go for Digipix? Because I am blanking right now. That would be amazing. You don't have to. I'm not going to hate you if you don't. But if anybody knows the answer to that question, please share it with me. Let's get moving. Oh my God. I feel like I've waited so long for this day. This is incredible. Please make sure if you enjoy what you're watching, only if you enjoy it, hit the follow button, become a patient of the doctor's office, and turn on notifications so you know when I go live. I'm doing this full time now. This is my job. So what you're doing is providing for me a life, and I very much appreciate it. It costs you nothing but your time. Moving on. God, this is incredible, dude. Chicken, are you seeing this? Am I hallucinating right now? Is this real? Do we actually have 119 viewers? Or, I mean, it might have changed. I'm not watching it. I've got my chat up, filling the whole screen, because I don't want to have a heart attack. Back to the ship. Yeah, man. Oh, my God. This is insanity. Whew. Whew. This is Lakon X-Ray Tango. We are taking off. Please clear the skies. Skies? Skies. Yep, I can speak. I still remember how to talk.
Let's do this.
I will enjoy it. I'm not sure what's going on either, but it's incredible.
Last night.
Aim point reached. Don't pretend to be mad at me. I know you aren't really. I learned that back on Earth, people used to use the stars to navigate.
To unknown vessel.
That's so cool.
I have an urgent.
But I guess it only works worked because they just lived on one planet. And that sounds boring.
Built like tanks, but well past their warranty. It's gonna take hours to fix this, if we can get the engine back online at all.
I am so sorry. I didn't think it would do that, but I mean, it makes sense. Sometimes in real life, people talk at the same time. I can try and help with repairs.
Sorry, company policy is only employees are allowed on the ship.
Okay.
If you step foot on here, I'm out of a job.
Oh,
I got a hot package that's paid for expedited delivery. They'll dock my
grab you a
base
snack,
until they
chicken.
get to
I'll
its
see you when you get back.
Star Parcel will reward you well if you can assist.
Given the circumstances, Star Parcel... What? That's rude. Send over the package and I'll deliver it.
Excellent. All you need to do is drop this off to the ship services technician on Sidonia.
Sidonia!
Thanks for bailing me out of this nightmare.
Alright, yeah, no problem. What an adventure. Set mission to active. How much you want to bet we don't find a digipick? Holy crap. Sidonia. I guess that makes us Knights of Sidonia, eh? Well, once we get there... We're going to Seoul! She sent us to Seoul! Yes. 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 See, it's a big deal for me because I'm an Elite Dangerous player, right? And I remember how difficult it was to get that Seoul permit and go back and see Earth and Mars and Venus and Uranus and Neptune and Pluto and the Voyager probe. Ah.
We're going to attempt to scan you for contraband. Please comply.
Roger.
Pretty please.
Yeah, no, you're fine, dude. Do what you gotta do. Scan in progress. No contraband on ship. Waiting for scan.
Complete. You're cleared to land.
Welcome to Mars. Oh my god, welcome to Mars. Like, I just woke up and realized what we're staring at. You're staring at Mars. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm not, but I am. Let's land on Mars, guys. Let's go to Sidonia, like the actual Sidonia. Well, I don't need a system scan, so I guess I've actually been here before. So, a little about me. Back in 2009, I was in a car accident with a semi that put me in a coma for 52 hours, right? That caused a traumatic brain injury, a TBI, which causes me to forget things quite frequently. I've learned to cope with it. It's been many years, right? It's 2024, so it's been a lot of years. I'm not going to math right now. What I am going to do is land on Sidonia. I will frequently seem as though I am seeing something for the first time, though I've seen it many times before. Which, I have learned not to look at it as a defect. It's more of a feature. I get to experience things for the first time many, many times. And it's actually kind of cool. Like, look at this. I feel like I'm in Star Citizen right now, and that makes me so happy because I can't play Star Citizen on console, and everybody tells me it's impossible. Even on TikTok, man, I'm in there and I'm telling people, like, dude, just believe. It's gonna happen one day. It's possible. If you think it's not possible, it's just because you're out of hope. You can get hope. You can have hope. You're allowed. We don't have Star Citizen, but we have Starfield. Yes, we do. And it is every bit as amazing, I'm telling you, for different reasons. Oh, man. All right, I'm going to go look at the viewer count again. 121, new high score. 297 followers. Let's go. Dude, this is insanity. I am so happy right now. Thank you so much to those that have hit that follow button. And to those that are just viewing, dude, thank you so much for being here. Legitimately, this is incredible. I feel like I'm in the middle of a Force 5 hurricane. This is so cool. All right. And you can see Star Citizen in this. You really can. You can see how it's like Star Citizen light. I appreciate it. It doesn't feel light. It feels incredible. What are we doing here? I am sorry, but you are in great shape, madam. Legit. Jelly. Mad jelly. All right, let's go. All right, remember. No, I can't offer help to Mitch Benjamin. I gotta finish at least one task, right? We've already been distracted a bajillion times. You can see from my quest log that that's the truth. I'll show you my quest log. I try to keep only one active at a time, but stuff just keeps coming up. So, let's focus on the current task at hand. Let's get it done. Let me just take a few breaths and equalize. This is real. This is not a hallucination. I had a psychotic break a few weeks ago that led to me being, well, didn't lead to me. It resulted from me being homeless. I live in an Airbnb right now. And it just, because of that psychotic break, I have to be really careful to make sure that I'm not hallucinating things. This is just so beautiful. I'm gonna turn on my camera for a minute just because, like, wow, holy forgive the language if it happens. I am known to have that curse like a sailor mentality from time to time. I try to fix that, but oh my god, let me turn on the light and then I'll turn on the camera. Max light. 185. That's insane. What's up, guys? Welcome to the doctor's office. Thank you so much for being here. You don't know what it means to me. You really don't. I'm trying to hold it together. It's not working. I'm going to turn off the light and turn off the camera again, because that doesn't help. It makes it too real. Oh my god. And you guys don't want to see me blubber like a baby anyway. Well, I turned off the microphone, but not the camera. Camera options, turn it off. If you guys want me to turn it back on, just put a 1 in chat or something, and I'll turn the camera back on, and I'll leave it on. But I don't personally care for the camera. I've learned that other people do. That's why I ask. But
stay clear of the range during live fire exercises. It should be obvious why.
Whoa! Now that is a ship!
yeah, it really is, isn't it? Thank Bethesda. I have nothing to do with that.
So, this ship of yours, does it take standard, you know what? We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I got an urgent Star Parcel delivery for you, bud.
You the courier? I've been expecting you.
No.
Star Parcel has your payment right here. Anything else you need?
Dang! 11.5 thousand credits for that? Achievement unlocked. Space Opera. Reach level 50. 6.32% of Xbox gamers get this achievement. That's so cool. This is so cool. I can't believe this is my life right now. Let me... 185 viewers. Holy shit. That's so good. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, I'm moving on. I'm gonna move on because you're not here to watch me cry. I'd like to view and modify my ships.
Sure, have at it.
Sweet. Oh, and we could swap back into a regular old ship. I love it. Yes. Can we please just... We could really dive in, but we're not going to. I want to get into that ship. I like downgrading. A lot of times it is the most valuable thing you can do with your ship, to downgrade, because then you really have to try to appreciate it. And after you do that enough times, you don't have to try anymore, and you just appreciate the mundane. And then when you are given the exceptional truly looks exceptional. I forgot to turn off the overhead light. I am so flabbergasted right now. Hang on, let me... I just saw my guitar out of the corner of my eye, and I kind of want to play a song for you guys. But I really, I'm not going to get distracted. You're not here for music. You're not here to watch me cry. You're here to watch me play Starfield. At least that's the assumption. Nobody's talking, so I don't know what anybody wants. Let's just get moving. And let's just...
Hey.
Thank you so much, guys. This is absolutely incredible.
Hello.
Hi, Cora! Let's go. It's good to be home. This ship feels like home. Hey, Andrea.
Did you need something?
I need to get into that pilot seat on the other side of you. I need to squeeze past you here. Oh. Excuse me. And now, the downgrade must be made complete. Yeah. My character was designed to look exactly like me, to the best of my ability. And he's a little bit heavier than I am in real life now because I've lost so much weight since the beginnings of the recent happenings of my life, which I won't get into because this is Lakon X-Ray Tango. We are requesting permission to leave.
Better be clean next time I go in there.
Sam, I'm doing a thing.
I promise.
This ain't my getting around to it, Tone. You understand?
Fine, okay. I'm going.
It's my ship, Sam, and I really don't care, honestly. The lived-in look is great for this ship. Let's get moving. Oh, I forgot how much I love these displays. Yes! Only problem is, this ship is not quite as safe. At Starborn Guardian 3,